Baby, this tea is piping hot. What up, fam? So I'm actually about to do, well, I'm starting a 5-day in a row work week. Now, for some of y'all, that's like, okay, that's my regular work week. But for me, no, man, it's not. So I did it last week, did pretty good. Doing it again this week. I'm out of school, so I'm like, why not, make them coins? Excuse me, I'm eating a little snack. These are mature dates, so freaking good. And walnuts. I'm not gonna eat too many because they do have a lot of calories in them. But the walnuts got some good fat. Good for the brain. It looked like a little brain. It's good for the little brain. But it's true. I haven't been to this facility since, it's been at least 6 months, probably more than that. But it's real chill. I'm pretty much done with my work. I charted on my falls. I charted on antibiotics. I did both the treatments that I had. I did a few other little miscellaneous treatments like biofreeze and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much done. I'm about to sit down and do like monthly summaries, which is basically you say like how the person is transferring, what type of behaviors they've been having. Of course, I don't know any of these people, so I'm gonna have to ask the CNA and the CMT. But it is what it is. I'm happy because today I went to the gym. I went to the gym yesterday. I actually went to the gym with one of my homegirls. So that's cool. And I feel good. I really need some hot water though for my throat. My throat has been burning. It got super cold here in St. Louis, so it was cold. And I went into the gym, came back out, and my throat was just burning. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm good though. I'm gonna get through it, baby. But that's it, y'all. We're gonna go through this 5 days. Hopefully, it's just smooth sailing. I do suggest if you are an agency nurse, go to like more than one place, right? Go to a few different places. Just pick up one shift there. Don't pick up 3 shifts in a row there if you've never been there. Pick up one shift. See how it is. Get a feel for it. And then do it again. One shift. And see how it is. And after picking up maybe 2 or 3 times, that's when you can have it in your rotation, right? Because agency nurses and agency CNAs or the hoes of the nursing world. So just pick up maybe 1 to 3 times, right? See what it's like. And then you can start adding it into your rotation or rotation. That way, if you're going to be doing 3 or 4 days in a row and that facility has shifts, you wouldn't mind picking up there because you've been there for a minute. It's been pretty chill the last few times you went. Even with that being said, I picked up at 3 different facilities this week because I don't work with y'all. Like, I don't want this to be Now, I don't mind. Like, some people are regular agency nursing, meaning they don't work at that facility, but it tastes just like a little Snickers bar without the chocolate. I had some vegan chocolate I could have added to this, but it's like the nut and then the creaminess. It's so fire, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna wash my hands. Hold on, y'all. I was tired. I got 2 aides with like 30-something patients. One of the aides is an NAT, meaning that they're not even certified. They are still in orientation. And I got a CNA that's leaving at 9 o'clock. So, yeah. We tried to... Okay, so this girl from another floor kept coming over to our division, was like, am I picking up these rooms back here? Am I picking up these rooms right here? Since y'all third CNA didn't show up, I said, I don't know. You got to ask the nurse on 3. Because I don't know this building at all. So Then she was like, she asked me again. I said, well, who do I need to talk to see how they do the assignment when we short? And she was like, call the nurse on 1. So I called the nurse on 100. She said, count up how many patients y'all got on each floor, because it's a totally different division. Count up on my division and the division over there, and then divide it amongst the 4 A's that y'all got. Okay. So I talked to the A that I got over here, and she was like, okay, this is how we divide it up, da, da, da. It's gonna be 3 people with 17 patients and 1 person with 16 patients. Okay. So I goes over to the other floor to let the other nurse know, like, hey, this is how we gonna divide it up. And then the aide that kept hounding me, asking me what assignment she's taking since we're short, she's like, oh, I talked to such and such, and they said we don't have to pick up them rooms if we don't want to. So I said, well, you're the one that came to me and said you was gonna pick up the rooms. Well, she said the last time they was short, they didn't pick up the rooms, so we ain't gotta pick up the rooms. I was like, well, I have an aide that's leaving at 9 o'clock. I'm attempting to talk to the nurse that's over there and say, hey, I got an NAC, I got a nurse that's leaving at 9 o'clock. Silence, motherfucking crickets. Okay, she just on her phone. I'm like, okay. I wait. I said, okay, well. And the girl was like, well, I don't have a problem with it, but some people might have a problem with it. Another aide over there, I guess. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I said, it's cool. We'll just make it work. So I went ahead and started putting people in the bed, changing people, doing all that. Because I've been a CNA. I already been there, done that, okay? So I went ahead and just did what I had to do over on this floor. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, this is my patient, so they need to get together. Let me just, do whatever. So we worked good together. We got everybody together. So that's just so irritating. This is probably when it's a good time to be a CNA. Like, you've been a CNA before, because you're just like, you know what? If you don't want to do your job, I can do your job and my job and still get paid more and still leave on time. Bye. Like, that's how it be sometimes. But whatever, it's cool. The other nurse was agency, and I'm like, I'm not about to. Evidently, she doesn't care. Right? And I'm like, I don't know the place. And so, I mean, what do you do in that situation? I can't make your CNAs come over here and work this floor, even though they should, because y'all supposed to divide up the floors. Because I was like, y'all got 20-something patients. We got 30-something patients. We got an A that's leaving at 9, and we got an NAT instead of an actual CNA. So she was like, whatever y'all want to do. That's what the agency nurse was saying. I said, okay. It is what it is. So at that, in my opinion, I feel like a supervisor should do something, right? So one of the nurses on my floor, I had told her what happened. She said, it's such and such here. I'm about to go talk to her, a supervisor. The supervisor was like, they need to handle that amongst themselves. Like, I got other stuff I'm working on. So the CNA was like, I started to say something to the administrator, but I feel like, that's not her job to do that. I said, yeah, it should be a chain of command. If nurse to nurse is not working out, if nurse to CNA not working, nurse to nurse not working, then it needed to be nurse to supervisor. Then you keep going up the chain. But I'm like, you know what? I don't even feel like dealing with that. I'm only here for tonight. That's why I say, pick up one time at a place, see how it is, then decide if you want to come back. Now, this place, I'm glad that I got on top of my work and I pretty much did all of my work. So I'm really glad about that. I came in, I just like, let me just do my treatments, creams, whatever, get it out the way. So now I was able to help with the aides, with putting people down, feeding people, doing all that. So now I'm about to sit down, eat my foods, okay, and let that be what it is. But it just be petty stuff like that. I just be like, ugh. But it's cool. All I needed to do was like, help me put these Hoyers and sit your stands in the bed, and I'll change them. We'll just go from there. So that's what we did. All right, y'all. Everybody had a good attitude, so that be the thing. Sometimes you can do more with less. If everybody got a good attitude, everybody just focused on, okay, let's just get them in the bed, then boom, 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 keep it pushing. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to add that little thing. I'm about to eat my food and chill. I love you all. Bye. Hey, you all. So, I had went and picked up a shift today, my second day out the week, and don't mind my dang on dashboard. I got something on there and I cannot get it off, y'all. Like, it stuck to my freaking dashboard. It's the work card. It's just how we living our life. Anywho, So it was actually a pretty chill shift. The place where I went to, I'm gonna go there tomorrow, and what they do is they have 2 nurses work the floor, and what they have is they have one nurse does the floor nursing, and the other nurse does the treatments, which I know some people, they really don't like that. They feel like, you know, just split the floor up. Don't have somebody doing the treatments and somebody is doing the actual like paperwork, because some people feel like it's a liability, yada yada yada. But anyhow, it makes it a lot easier for me to split the work with a nurse with 53 patients, because I think we had like 53 or 54 patients, versus me having all those patients by myself, which you all know that's how it's been in some places I go to. But anyhow, it was a chill shift. I got through it. I was active. I was up. I was living my life. The only thing, y'all, when I first came in, you know, it took like they were trying to figure out where I was going, and then okay, I got where I was going, and then one of the nurses that was working the floor, I was working with her. She decides to come over to me after I had already stated that I was the nurse working. Maybe she didn't hear me. I don't freaking know. But she came over and she was like, are you here tonight? Are you working? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, okay. What's your name again? Who are you? And she grabbed my name badge and she like flipped it over, right? So she like grabbed my name badge. She flips it over. Don't mind my little ashy hands, child. And she's like, and mind you, it's on me, like it's on my chest, and she's grabbing it, flipping it over and everything, like, oh, what is your name again? And flipping it and all that. And I'm like, whoa. Now I didn't say nothing. I kept my composure, child. But I was like, that was strike number 1, okay? I usually try to keep my cool, but the thing is, y'all, I was in an area, I wasn't in a very hick area, but it was kind of close. It was kind of close. Yeah, my lips are so crusty. Like, legit. I need to get this chap called, it's by this brand called Bite. They sell them at Sephora. Last time I tried to get it, it was out of, they didn't have it. So I'm going to check right now. Like, as soon as I get in the house, I'm going to check and see if they have it, because I need their lip balm. That is the best freaking lip balm. It's by, the brand name is Bites. I think it's like agave or something. Not the scrub, which I'm sure the scrub is good too, but it's the actual lip balm, y'all. It's so fire. Like, oh my gosh, that lip balm. Ooh. I get like, my lips is just like, yes, girl, where is it? And I thought I had some left. Like, you know how you got a little bit in the tube and you be trying to get it out? I thought I had some left, but I cannot find a tube. Anywho, I digress. But she kind of did. She was like, and I'm like, okay, I kept my composure. And the thing, like I said, I wasn't in a very hick area, but she's a white nurse, right? And I know I look kind of young or whatever, but in situations like that, I, you know, as a black person, as a black woman, these are the things you think about. You wonder, okay, is this person doing this because they think I'm a little kid? 1. Is this person doing this because they don't respect me? 2, is this person doing this because they looking at me like, you know, like they feel like they superior to me? Because why else would you put your hands on an adult that you don't know on their like person and be like, what's your name? Da, da, da. And then I was like, maybe she's just one of those people, you know, one of those people that's just kind of like touchy and stuff and grabby. But to me, if I see you as an equal, I wouldn't do that, you know. But like I said, maybe she's an older nurse, so maybe she see me as younger, so she's doing that. But the thing is, as a black person, at least for me, I can only speak for myself, it puts you in a position where you have to question, like, what is this person's intentions? Like, where are they coming from when they do this? And that's where you start to put your guard up, you know. Now, I could have had a whole attitude like, please do not touch me, ma'am. You know, like, I don't feel comfortable with you touching me. I could have just stopped her right then and there, you know. But I just kept my composure, and I was like, I had asked her who does, because at first they had me on the schedule. They had me And like somebody was saying, oh, they're gonna have you over here, and at this time you're gonna go over there, which they did that last time. They had me over on this floor till like 7, and then they moved me to another floor from like 7 to 11. So okay, I see my name on another floor, but they had me on this floor. So I was like, okay, I don't know what the heck going on. So I asked her, I said, hey, who do I call to see about scheduling? I want to, you know. She's like, oh, what do you need? And I had to explain everything to her, and she was like, well, here, you can call this person and ask them. And I'm just like, I just asked you who I need to call for scheduling. Like, I don't need to tell you why I need to call them, only for you to tell me, oh yeah, call them. But again, I'm like, girl, just calm down, because people like that, that's just how they are. Come to find out, she was a supervisor, so I get it. She's a micromanager, so that's what it is, for one. So, okay, you know, call the person. They say you're going to stay where you at. Now, the other nurse, she's an agency nurse as well. She came and she's like, girl, quiet as is kept. They pissed off that you over here because I guess they moved a regular nurse off the floor. Sorry, yeah, I like have some GERD. It's crazy. I never have this. Not GERD, like I got the whole dang on disorder. But heartburn, I never have heartburn. Yeah, I gotta take better care of. I am taking better care of myself, because I ate some really oily food that I had no business eating, but I wanted it. So I mean, it is what it is. You gotta live your life. But anyhow, so what was I saying? So she said that apparently they had moved. They just had a lot of mistakes going on, which Mercury is in its shadow period. It's supposed to go into retrograde. So stuff, I can already see stuff already cascading, child. But I'm getting myself together. Anyhow, I need that lip balm, y'all. Oh my gosh. Send Nurse B some lip balm. So they had sent the nurse somewhere else. And anyways, yada yada yada. It came down to the point where I guess they were like, why does this nurse have to move? Why don't they have me move? Honestly, I don't care. I could work half the shift on one floor and half the shift on the other floor. I don't care. My only qualm, I would say, is a qualm, is if I come into a facility and you have me on a you know what floor, and when I picked up this shift, I did not say I'm willing to work that floor. That's the only time I have an issue working on a floor. Honestly, I have no issue wherever you put me. If you have to move me, do whatever you gotta do. Just don't do that to me, because when I pick up this shift, I feel like I should be informed that that's where I'm working. I need to know before I walk into a place that this is what's happening, okay? Because then you're messing with my money when you do that. But anyhow, because I'm not gonna work and make the same amount if I could be somewhere else, that I don't have to deal with this. So I know it could be anywhere, yada yada, I don't care. But to know for sure that it's somewhere else, I mean that it's at this place and this is where you want me to work, and I know I can go somewhere else and I have to deal with it, like, I need to know. So anyhow, I have no issue moving, but whatever. So she was saying that, and I was like, oh, so they a little, you know, whatever. But I don't really care. Like, and I saw her, I said, and I kind of said it loud because she kind of whispered it to me, and I said it loud. I said, well, they got a problem. They can talk to the person who do the scheduling. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I think I was being passive aggressive. I wasn't being that way towards her, but I guess since I was being kind of passive with the lady who was putting her hands all on me, I was being passive with her, and it came out aggressive. Like, well, sure, if they had a problem, just call the person that they need to call. Like, the hell? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna get paid. As long as I'm getting paid, I don't care. Even when I first came on, one of the CNAs was like, they were supposed to do this and they were supposed to, I said, oh, well, that's their problem. They'll figure it out. Because with the scheduling, she was saying, well, they was gonna have you over here. I was like, oh, okay, they'll figure it out. You know, that ain't even my, like, that's not even my pay right there. Like, that's not my problem. Okay. And then I said, I don't care. Whatever they do, as long as I'm getting paid while I'm here, I'm good. She's like, oh, well, shoot, you probably don't want to get comfortable because they're probably going to move you somewhere else. So that's what made me be like, let me go ahead and call. So I could tell if this was the CNA telling me this, and I think, yeah, CNA was telling me this, I could tell that it was a big thing before I came, because I was like maybe 8 minutes late for work. Anyhow, like, I don't know. It just be petty stuff like that. But otherwise, the shift was cool. I'm there tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Definitely gonna eat better tomorrow. I didn't eat horribly today, but I'm really working on some things. I'm probably gonna talk about it on my other channel, Stay Forever True, so go check out that channel. I gotta go get this lip balm, y'all. When I tell you, these lips, this mask is making my nose and my lips so dry and like so painful. Like, I've had to put A&D ointment in my nose. I know, CMI, I have to put it on a swab and put A&D ointment all in my nose, because my nose is so dry and sore from those masks. It's like my mucous membranes are not, like, I don't have enough mucus. But then I do have mucus, but it's just like, I don't know, y'all know, TMI. Anybody else having issues? And then my face has been breaking out because of the mask, and it is okay though. It's okay. It's okay. I'm home. It's time to go to sleep. Get in the shower. I'm making my tea that I make. Yeah, I got my own herbal tea that I make before I go to sleep. And I got something else I'm gonna do before I go to sleep. I got this. I'm here. I had a good day today. So I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thanks again for watching. And I need some clean scrubs for tomorrow. All right, yeah. Bye. Look at this house, y'all. Yes, I'm stalking. So you can't even see it from here. Like, they have like this back, hold on. They have this back window that's really pretty. Like, you see the arches, and then it's like staircase going up, and they got plants. Oh my God, I love that! Like, I don't know how I feel with it being like on the side of the road where everybody, mama can get it, see into my house. Like, I would want it to be like backing off into like a lake or something. Like something you really can't, you know, that's more private. But I love that. I would have so many plants right there. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Hold on. As I'm driving away, you still can't see it. I might have to come film it again one day, y'all. Yeah, it is so cold. They say it's about to be single digits tonight. So today is day 3. I got 2 more days, and your girl is off, okay? Completely off. And I had a freaking video to upload today, and I forgot to upload it while I was at work. Crap. So anywho, it was chill. I was at the same place I went to yesterday. Really chill. Oh my gosh, I need to pick up some more here. And I just feel like it's so much easier when both nurses like split the floor, as far as one nurse does clinical, one nurse does like treatments and stuff. But anywho, it was really chill. I just really can't complain about it. It was good. I was able to get all my work done. I was able to help as far as changing people and, you know, getting people together, taking people to the bathroom, answering call lights, things like that. Like, I felt good. I went to the gym today. I need to drink some water. I forgot to order my freaking lip gloss last night, so I need to do that. And my face mask. I can't complain. Can't keep coming here because I ain't gonna get no work complaints if I keep coming to this place. Y'all gonna be like, ain't nothing wrong. Like, it's a good place. Go to the ratchet place, Nurse B, so we can get some good videos. But it was really chill. Like, I really cannot complain. Some of the nurses was a little like snippy to each other. I could tell, I could feel it. But I didn't chime in on that conversation. I just listened to like their little candor that they had going back and forth. Talking about, so I don't know what she was drinking. It must have been something good. Da, 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 da. I'm like, so yeah, talking about nurses getting drunk and all this. So I was like, okay, I'm just kind of just chiming into the conversation. But I wasn't kikiing. I was just peeping people, listening to them. But other than that, it was cool. I got a 30 freaking minute drive to the crib. So I'm about to listen to something while I drive home. I love you all. As usual, I appreciate you all. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all. Bye. Baby, this tea is piping hot. When I tell you this tea is popping hot, it's popping hot. Okay? So I said popping, piping. Anyways, y'all. So I get a call earlier a call or a text. I get a call like, hey, call me when you get a chance, from one of the facilities. I'm like, what's going on? Because I'm about to just be calling y'all. Y'all text me shit. I ain't getting paid to make this phone call. So what's going on? They're like, oh, there was an incident with a resident's medications, and we have to interview all the nurses that took care of the patient. Okay, that's fine by me, especially because one of the workers in management already had contacted me. It was like, what was I gonna say? They had contacted me and not contacted me, but asked me a question about the resident and what I thought about the count. Basically, somebody, and yes, I'm putting it out there, so it's okay. I'm not putting nobody information. But anywho, somebody, I guess, switched out, supposedly, allegedly, switched out a patient's medication with another substance. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. And so they interviewed everybody. One of the regional nurses interviewed everybody. So she comes and she interviews me or whatever, right? And they was like, well, we also have to do drug tests on everyone. I was like, okay, well, shoot, your homegirl is clean, honey. I eat my fruits and my vegetables, bitch. Drinks my agua. Honey, I do not partake in any recreational activities. So come with it. Like, I'm ready. So they're like, oh, we can do it. I'm trying to see if they're open tomorrow for you to come and do it. Hold on, y'all. So they were like, we can come. I'm gonna see if they're open tomorrow. Of course, they're closed on a Saturday. So I'm about to head up there right now, because she was like, we want to do it while you're at work so you don't have to use your time to do it. Great, because I was planning on doing it if I had to. But oh, honey, I'm so glad that your girl does not partake in any recreational festivities, honey. I don't partake in any of that. So I ain't trying to incriminate nobody, but just, this is a question for you to ask yourself. If a situation were to happen at your job today and they needed you to drop, would you still be working there? Would you still have your job? Or would you just be like, all right, I'm about to go do it and just not come back? Just not show up. Oh, honey, baby, I'm so glad I'm clean. So this is the first time I've ever had a drop for a job. Outside, of course, the when you get your job type of drop. Baby, I'm glad. Oh, I'm so glad I'm clean. Oh, I'm glad I don't do nothing. Child, baby. What's interesting is my sister lives in Vegas. She told me that out there, like, they don't even put marijuana or the ganja. They don't put the ganja on the drug test because they don't it's legal. I wonder, is that really the case, y'all? Like, has anybody had that experience, like, there in, like, Colorado, I guess, in California? Like, do they add that on there? I'm sure, like, if your job wants to test for that, then they can, but it's not part of, like, the regular panel that they have, toxicity panel. So yeah, that's ooh, yeah. I'm grateful I did not give that patient any medications. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. I hope that the patient okay. That's all I can say. I hope they weren't. Yeah, I don't know. Ain't my problem, child. All I can do is drop them, give you my statement, and keep it pushing, because it is not on me. Ooh, I'm grateful. Grateful. But yeah, like, y'all, I have a video talking just about this subject, so definitely go watch it. But let me know, like, is this something that y'all have ever had to do? I've probably could have went the other way. Yeah, let me see. Hold on real quick, y'all. But yeah, I feel good. Oh, I didn't have to be nervous or nothing, child. Because for one, I didn't do it. I ain't got no business taking nothing from nobody. I'm good, honey. I don't need none of that yet. Okay? That's number one. And if I was doing anything, it ain't gonna be that. Trust me, it's not. I'm good. I can stop caffeine. I can stop meat. I can stop a lot of things. I don't need that. That's crazy. Like, even just, why do people think it's okay to do that though? Like, that's why I'm gonna be getting like, why do you think it's okay to do this? Like, I don't know. But I have had a situation like this happen at another facility. And of course, the facility never reported it. They never reported it. All they did was, oh shoot, let me see which way I gotta go, because this part is backed up. Do I gotta go on that way? I can't remember. Hold on. So at another facility I worked at, the same dang on thing happened. Basically, a patient was taking a medication. It was some crazy suspicious stuff around it. A nurse reported it. A nurse of color reported it, and she I guess accused a nurse of doing it. They questioned that specific nurse about it and asked if she was willing to get tested. She refused to get tested, so she just went ahead and was like, I'm done, I quit. Well, basically either you get tested or you get fired type of thing. So she refused to get tested, and of course she got fired, and that was that. There was nothing. But this is a federal thing, like, because this is the DEA, baby, because these are, what is it, schedule, I forgot what schedule, child. I never remembered it in school. Schedule 2s or something, I don't know. But controlled substances, so this is yeah, because the day that I had worked, the day after the incident happened, supposedly, no, the day of, when it was reported, they reported it. I'm trying to tell y'all the story without telling y'all the dang on story. So just listen, child. So it was reported, the day that it was reported, I was on another floor working, right? And so we had saw like 2 or 3 police officers and one of the nurses walking down to the other division. I'm like, oh shit, what happened over there? I thought that an incident happened between like one of the workers, because that happens. I've had incidents where workers get into it with each other and they call the police, like legit. I've had incidents like that happen. So, but then when I got questioned about it, I was like, oh, that's why they was over there. So, whew, yeah, I'm quick to run up here and go up here and do it, because I know I'm good. I'm good. Hold on, y'all. At least pulling people over and shit. Let me get my ass over. Hold on, y'all. Them boys in blue. Boys and girls, okay? Gotta, have to identify with everybody, okay? Have to identify everyone. But yeah, that's that. Let me know, y'all. Like, put y'all stories in the comments. Y'all ain't gotta give all the details, but let me know. I wanna know. Have you ever got dropped at your job? Was it because of you? Was it because of the job? Like, what happened? Did you ever refuse to get dropped at a job? Like, because your job, I don't think they can technically let you go if you do come up positive for something, but they have to offer you some type of help. And I think if you refuse to get help, then they can be like, okay, you gotta go, basically. So, but I don't know for sure, but I believe that's how it works. But anywho, I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm about to go up in these here streets. I did drink some water before I left because I knew I was going to have to come up here and drop. So let me make sure I actually can go. But girl, child, honey, baby, child. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Ooh, I know some people shaking in their boots. And should I even say that? So supposedly the person who allegedly reported it and said something not right about this medication, supposedly, this is just the tea, honey. I don't know for sure, but this is what I heard is that once they heard that they were going to have to drop people, supposedly this person started to get a little like jittery, like, oh, okay, kind of nervous acting. I don't know. You know how people just be trying to start stuff like I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm just giving y'all the information. Y'all know I'm only messy for y'all. I had to get the information so I could tell y'all what was going on. Oh my gosh, I'm really not this type of messy person. But let me get off this phone so I can get up to this place and get back to this job and be somebody nurse. I gotta pass pills and everything. So I love you all. Bye. As y'all can see, it's dark outside now, child. So look how pretty that sky is. It's gorgeous. Oh, we're so blessed, you all. We're just so blessed to be here on earth. But anyhow, what was I gonna say? Why do I have that song in my head? My life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, I go in there. It's like 8 people in the waiting room. I go ahead and, you know, give my information, write it out real fast. And I asked her how long it's gonna take. She's like 45 minutes. I'm like, dang, okay, well, shoot, I'm on the clock, so I'm okay waiting. My only thing is I hate that I have a whole floor with my patients that need, you know, to be checked, and I'm freaking here doing this, but whatever, I'm getting paid. Plus it's a floor that's not that heavy, like it's not that heavy like at all, but I do have to pass meds over there, so whatever. But I got 2 CNAs that are like, they're really good, and I got another nurse, so I just kept calling the facility, letting them know like, hey, they said it's gonna be 45 minutes. And then I go and do the drug test, right? And then they're like, oh, you also have a alcohol test you have to do, like a breathalyzer. So I'm like, god dang. So I went ahead and had to wait like another 15 minutes to get that done, which I've never done that before. She was like, blow harder. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm glad I don't have no habits, honey. Like, it's nothing wrong with having habits, but like, I just don't want nothing to have to come between me and what I'm working on, okay? So yeah, that's that. Yeah, I'm grateful that I don't have any habits. I need to get over. Can I get over? But yeah, it was some people in that dang on waiting room that was pissed off. It was like one man that was like, I've been here since 3 o'clock. And a lady was like, well, sir, I've been here since way before that. So it is what it is, sir. We're doing the best we can. Okay. And she's right. I'm like, yeah, she is doing the best they can. I think it was her. And she must be like the manager or whatever, over it. And then it was only 2 other people plus the front person. So like 2, I don't know if they're considered techs, but like 2 techs or that. Yeah, let me know when you go like to Concentra and the person does your drug screening or anything like that. Are they considered techs? Like, what are their actual, I guess, lab tech? Yeah, lab technicians. I think. I don't know. Somebody let me know if that's considered their title there. But anyhow, yeah, which I asked her, I said, are all Concentras like independently owned and operated? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that might be a good thing to get, to invest in, because with Concentras, they do mostly occupational testing, which as long as there's businesses, they're going to need to do screenings and things like that for them. And they don't just do, looking at drug tests, right? They do also, like, a guy was there getting like his vision done, the one that was talking stuff like, I've been here since 3 o'clock. That man was getting his vision tested because he was like, I got to do this before I can get back on the road. Okay, well, let's do it so you can get back on the road. Like, I mean, it is what it is, but I get it. People be grumpy and stuff like that. And when I was talking to her, I was like, well, that was less about you and more about him. She's like, yeah, I know. It's just, she was like, I know, girl. But we was talking. She was sweet, and she had some really cute shoes on. She said they're called Hey Dudes. They were so cute. But anyways, y'all know I was kikiing. I was kikiing with the lab lady. But god damn it, let me get up in here. All right, y'all know my black ass had to come pick up some food. Okay. Hold on, where my mask at? God damn it. Where that mask go? Did I bring one? Hold on. But the food is right next to the dang on testing spot, so don't even judge me, y'all. It's literally taking 3 minutes for me to come up here and get this. 3 minutes out the way. I know how black folks is, okay? Don't play. Damn, Familissimo. It's raining and it's cold. But anyhow, shit, I just left this place. As soon as I come out, I'm hearing sirens and shit. Okay, anyhow, the place I just... Did I leave my food up in here? Child. Oh, God, hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, so the floor I was working on was very chill. I worked yesterday on the same floor. Super chill. Was able to get things done. Now, it was a memory unit. So y'all know with them dang on memory units, child, they really don't have a lot of medical issues. And a decent amount of them are very mobile. But it's mostly psych. You literally like taking out little fires the whole shift. People start snapping on you, cursing you out, like trying to stab each other, you know, jumping up and down, like trying to, you know, walking all up in your personal space, asking the same question over and over again. For the most part, most of them were pleasantly confused, you know, but somebody did curse me out, and, you know, I had to try to, yeah, it's a lot of redirecting. I'll go over here. Oh no, your family knows where you are, and it's gonna be okay, and stop crying. Here, eat a cookie, type of stuff. Which, you know, it is what it is. So that was cool. Had some great aids, so that was great. Got through the shift. Yeah, things didn't start getting irritating until the night nurse comes, and she's just so damn frazzled. I'm like, girl, calm down. I swear, she said it like 5-6 times. I hate working over here. I hate working over here. They had her working 2 floors. I hate working over here. What do I do? And she was trying to figure out stuff for night shift. And then one of the aides had asked me, is such and such working over here on nights? I said, you know what? I don't really care nothing about night shift. I'm just trying to get done with evening shift. And I said it in a very polite way, but she was like, I hear you. Because I'm like, come on, nurse, let's get rapport. I understand that you frazzled about not wanting to work over here on nights. But girl, it's still evening shift. I'm ready to go. I already did my shift. I don't know what to tell you. This your job. You figure it out. Let me lock my door. So yeah, that happened. And I'm trying to be, you know, positive nurse B. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a good shift. I was like, you got a regular aide. You got a regular aide over here. She's really good. And I said, just focus on these people. Make sure that these people are good, because they already have falls. So you really need to watch them. And it's gonna be a good night. You're gonna have. She's just like, and she was like shaking. I'm like, something must have happened, or she's just really not used to this, or, you know, you never know people what they got going on. But I was like, okay, it's just, you know, I'm like trying to calm her down. I'm like, God damn it, I didn't already calm down all the patients over here. I don't want to have to calm you down. But that wasn't my job to do that. But I just felt like I had to. She was just giving off such like energy. I had to try to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, God bless you. Have a good night. Okay, bye, girl. So as soon as she leave off the floor, I heard her talking to the other nurse. She's like, I just can't. I was not ready for this. I just can't. I'm not ready for it. Which I get it. You know, you walk into some stuff and you're not used to it. But I guess because I'm just so used to change when it comes to nursing, that I'm just like, whatever I walk into is whatever I walk into. And I might bitch and moan for a second or two, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm like, I can do it. Like, I'm not gonna. Don't get me wrong. I've had moments in my body where I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Ah! Y'all see me do it all the time. But I just put on my big girl panties and I make it work. So maybe that's what she had to do. She had to vent. you know, let that out, and she gonna do what she gotta do. So I'll give her that. You know, maybe I didn't need to have to neutralize it, but I feel like I had to try to balance it out, because she was causing me some goddamn stress, because she was just so, like, she was shaking, and like I was like, oh my gosh, like, what is happening here, girl? These people don't even, like, you got 2 CNAs over here, like, you got 21 patients over here, and you got 30-something patients on that floor. It's nurses that have this many patients on evening shift when people are up acting a dog fool. These kids, at least most of these patients are asleep. At least. Now, granted, you know, this is basically the psych floor, so they don't not stay asleep for too long, but you can medicate them, okay? You can get them to relax so they can get their sleep, so they can wake up and be in a better state, okay? But I'm gonna let y'all go. That's the end of my 5-day-a-week stretch. I hope you're using my tips as far as making sure that you go to a place first before you book for the whole week. I already booked my shifts for next week. I very seldom do that, but since I've been on break from school, I'm like, let me just book out my full thing. I usually like to go, like, literally, like, day by day I pick up a shift. But I've been a little bit more scheduled now. But anyhow, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks again for watching. Hope you like the content, and I love you all. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Y'all know that song? I'm there at your side. Y'all know that song. Anyway, let me go listen to somebody else that actually sing. Okay, bye, y'all.